Alright, what's up everybody? So we are setting up. This is your host speaking, McLovin's Funhouse. We are setting up for this video right now. I gotta turn this guy on. If you guys didn't know from my other vlog, this right here is a coffee filter because I gotta diffuse the light somehow, so that's pretty much because my soft boxes, they're diffused lights. That's pretty much why they're called soft boxes, because they don't create any harsh lighting. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm starting to set everything up. I'm gonna eat corn live on video, and I'm gonna I'm dressed up kind of funny. I got this guy. I put it right here instead of over there this time. Where's my white balance? Oh, there it is. So I gotta set up just a couple more things. I should have done this way earlier, but you suffer later. Okay, people. So I just got done making this video. Yummy. I'm like really out of breath. I had to put some stuff away because I'm finished with the video, and I gotta put this stuff away. It's gonna be kind of a pain to do, but it's really a good exercise. It's a lot of running from one destination to the other. I'm from Vegas. Let's just disconnect all these guys while we're at it. So it gets pretty dark. I got this one out. This gets pretty dark. And I kind of moved. I was like right here originally, but I just kind of moved like right here since it had a better view. You guys will see when the video's up. Really have no idea if I'm even gonna upload this vlog. I'm sure I will, since these vlogs are not too hard to make as I thought I would. If that makes sense. But yeah, we're just gonna wrap all this stuff and I'll show you guys the video editing process. So BRB. Alright, as funny as it sounds, I was actually editing like a picture for quite a while. My hands are a bit shaky, so sorry if the video's all like that. But yeah, here's a little difference. Boom. Before, after. Boom. Before, after. Boom. Look at that burnt stuff on the corn. Look at boom, boom. Look at this on the before, after. Oh, what? Dang, it froze. There we go. Here's a before. It's a little overexposed on the screen. Before, after. Yeah, before, after. Yeah. It looks great, doesn't it? But let's just get right to this work. So, sorry if you hear my speakers are on. Let me. Where is it? Oh. So basically, these are the two files. The first one I messed up. I'll give you a little preview of it. Sorry if you hear chair squeaking. You're gonna hear a lot of probably some weird noise on my speakers since they have like a high-pitched sound because there's too much interference around. So that's me. That's me taking that picture. I was posing 1,000 times. Yeah. Then I kind of messed this one up because I didn't have everything ready. So that's the first one. So I guess those are outtakes, so I'm just gonna keep those. One day I'm gonna make a really big outtake video. It's gonna be very big. And so this is a process I go through. The usual things that I do is I match the frame rates. 29.970, and right here is 29.970. These are my settings if you guys didn't know. But I switch them around if I'm making like a video with my phone. Like with my phone right now, it's recording 60 FPS, so I would match everything up for 60 FPS. That's why it'll look more smoother. And usually whenever I'm making a video on my camera, my DSLR, I shoot RAW and I shoot like flat. So basically, I always edit everything in post-production. So that's why in a lot of my previous videos you would see things really orange or red or too much contrast. But it depends, like every video that I make, it's different every time. There's little changes you could barely see on camera, but they're just little changes that I'm doing. right now, and then I do them like little by little. Usually what I would used to do is I would add a lot of contrast. I would add saturation, I would add curves, I would add a lot of things that were really unnecessary. But the things that I really just use is contrast, saturation, and oh yeah, this is Magic Bullet Looks. If you guys didn't know, Magic Bullet Looks is like the best. I use range HSL, and then pretty much what this lets me do is, in the past, what's a good example? In the past, let me give you a good example. That corn is on the camera it looks yellow, but that corn it's like completely like with no color. No, it has color but barely. So what I would used to do is I would push this saturation like to the max, to the point where everything will be saturated. You probably see the difference already, and that's how I would add my color. I remember on this one video I had my YouTube shirt on and I wanted the logo to be like really bright red, and it wasn't bright red, and I was kind of mad about that. Then I added too much saturation, that kind of messed it up. But right here I would go to the range at HSL, and I would go right here to the saturation, go to the yellow, then just increase it, increase it. So like, yeah, I don't overdo it either. The max I'll go up to is like 40, but this all depends. Every single little video is different. How can I? Alright, that's a good difference. So as you can tell, the corn's a little bit more yellow. You can barely see it, but when the video comes out, you'll see it. It's a really big difference. But it takes quite a while. Usually with the saturation now, like the overall saturation, I really just push it up to like 7. That's it. The max I'll go is 10, because if you go more than that, then it'll probably start looking weird and your skin will probably start looking like an alien. But obviously it's not just like a 2-minute job. It takes quite a while. It takes usually I'm in here for like 20 minutes just doing the colors, making sure everything's perfect, and just those little adjustments, the video looks like much better. Let me give you a little example. Yeah, you can't see it. Barely. But it's a really nice. I'm actually gonna mark this. I'm gonna press M on my keyboard. I hate beats. FU beats. That's how my keyboard came. But I'm gonna press M. If you got, I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 10. My everyday software basically. You press M and then it will give you like a little mark. Boom. This gonna be a thumbnail for sure. So I'm just gonna type in thumb. Dang, it's hard to do this with one hand. So thumbnail. So I got that marked. So when I'm fully done with the video, I'll just go here. Boom. Save a screenshot. That'll be a thumbnail. That's pretty cool. It'll be one of those. It'll be. Yeah, it seems to be like the only. I guess. Yeah, this is the best. That's funny. But for the audio, it's completely different. Let me give you a little taste. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put the volume up more. You're gonna hear it pretty loudly. I think that's what they're called. I don't even know. It's a lot of weird terminology. But that's how English is. So that's with the built-in mic. I'll give you a little taste of what it is. When you got like... Alright. This is with the built-in mic. It sounds really bad. It's kind of hard when you got like... on the camera it might sound like okay, but it's horrible if you know what quality sounds like. And usually with this guy, the recording from my Zoom H4n, I record at a really low mic level, because I mean that's the best way to do it. And I got to speak like extremely loud. Like I'm not even playing with you guys. I literally got like yell up there. This video I wasn't really yelling, so it might not sound the greatest, but usually I would go, let me give you a little step-by-step, just in case if you never used this program before, or if you're watching my video and you're using it, then it'll help you out a bit of what I do. I go right here, and then I add Express not Express. Yeah, Express FX equalization. I add that, and then after that, I would go to where's the other volume, because I gotta bring up the volume. And usually I do wave hammer sound, but it doesn't really work out. Like I would I'll give you a little sample of what I used to do. So whenever I use my computer mic, my Blue Yeti, I go right here and then I click voice, and then it like makes everything sound better. But that's not really the case for the Zoom H4n. You just gotta bring up the the decibel level. And what I usually do, I just give it just like a little bit of bass. Like that'll pretty much be it. Because the more bass you have, the more richer your voice is gonna sound, or else it's gonna sound like really bad if you get it no bass. So I just add a little bit of bass, and I'll probably, like, usually if I'm using my iPhone to record, or my DSLR, like if I have no other choice but to use bad audio, I like 90% of the time I would go right here to treble, and I would just lower this to like two, or the max I'll go is like 2.8. So usually, like the video this vlog I'm recording right now is with my iPhone 6 minus, so I usually go to just 2, and then that's it. And then that's pretty much it. Then add a little bit of bass, like always. What this does with the treble bass, the treble now does is pretty much, I can't explain it, but it'll make my voice sound much better. Like it'll sound a little bit more muffled if I overdo it, but it sounds much better. Sounds like you'll be able to just hear my voice only better. And yeah, afterwards when I'm done with that, I review the video like 3 times just to make sure it's perfect. And then what I do is I highlight it, and then I make sure this is on best full. Then I go to render as, file, render as, and then right here I got a little these are my settings. I go to 1080p. These are my settings right here. Just get a quick glance at that. Pause the video if you need to. But those are my settings. And then I'll just type in, the name of the video, and then I'll start rendering. Boom. It'll take like 2 hours to render out, and so on. So that is pretty much it. That's the interesting part of my life with my renderings and editing stuff. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, but you gotta get up and try. This is me and the Adobe Photoshop CS6. So if you're wondering how to remove pimples, you just go right here to the spot healing brush tool, and then you just resize to whatever size you want. Then you just boom, you just boom, you get your little thing, and then it'll try to, I can't explain it, but just if you ever use this, just make sure you go on proximity match, because if you go to create texture, then it's gonna make it look weird, and it's gonna make it rain. So it's been quite a while now. I've been not really doing much. I just been eating for like the past hour, and this gives you an idea of how long it takes for a video to render out. 1 minute and basically 30 minutes. 1 minute, 1 hour and 30 minutes. And my chair's squeaking, and that's me. I'm from Vegas. Everything is pretty much exactly how it was before. I just made a bunch of cuts, like this. I do this every single time I make a video. Whenever I edit a video, I make like so many cuts, because whenever I'm actually making the video, I run out of ideas or things to say, or I'll probably have to clear my throat. Then I'll have to cut that out, and then resume back. And the funny part is that when I did the thumbnail mark, it didn't really, like, I had to find it again because I did all the cuts. And yeah, I had to find it again, but I found it. And I added my outro in. I don't do intros because I just think they're really stupid. I mean, I don't like intros. I mean, it's pretty dumb going balls deep into like a 30-second intro that's nothing but dubstep music that's extremely loud volume. That's one of the reasons why I make sure to adjust all my audio levels, because I don't want I don't want to be that one guy who plays, like their voice is, regular sounding, and then out of nowhere they'll play their intro, and then there'll be nothing but huge audio spikes basically, and then let's say you're listening to the video like at this level, you would have to put it down like that just because of that stupid intro. But that's pretty much one of the main reasons why I don't use intros at all. Outro's fine. I always have my outro music like really low because I don't want to be that one guy who just, yeah, let's change from regular talking level to a dubstep level or some stupid something like that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but you get the point. Oh, and if you guys were wondering why my videos always sound quiet, it's because that's how I put the audio levels. Like, I don't put them to where, like in my old videos, I mean, if you were to put your volume up to like, somewhere around here, and then you'll be able to hear me fine. But usually I always try to keep it to where I could go to 20, and then you could hear me. Like, you can't hear me completely, but you can hear me like it's bearable, it's audible. You could hear me enough, and if you wanted to increase your volume, you could hear me much, louder. That's why you always have to put your volume up whenever you're watching my videos, because I don't want to force it with, let's say you have your phone volume just up 1 bar, and I don't want it to be already like super loud to the point where you have to, put it down. I don't like being that type of guy. But yeah, I like to just keep my audio levels of my videos kind of low, and then just let other people who watch videos suffer watching these videos who are, yeah, they're stupid loud. So I always like to keep mine bearable. Thanks to the Audio Technica ATH-M50s, I can actually review all my audio stuff, clear, crystal clear HD. I don't understand why people like Beats. If you have Beats, if somebody bought you Beats, I understand. But I mean, if you buy Beats with your hard-earned money, you're just like you're just wasting your money. There's better stuff out there. That's just a fact. I mean, anything beats Beats. That's just a fact, I mean, right here you're probably like, why are you talking poop about Beats, man? Well, this is the thing. My computer came with a little Beats audio, like for my EQ. This is what I use for my EQ. So it pretty much came with this Beats audio thing, and that's what I use for bass. I literally only use this for bass, but I mean, this thing is really handy, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube with other sound cards, and geez, it's really crazy of what those things can do compared to my garbage Beats. But I mean, that's the only thing I can use really, because it came with my computer. So, that's, if you have Beats, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for your loss. I hope you get good in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it there is for this video. Stay tuned for this video, since it'll be out soon. I have really absolutely no idea when it's going to be out, but I'll push it out sometime this month for sure. And yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Peace out.